The family of a Montpelier woman killed in a multi-car crash on I-95 last October is calling on the Henrico Commonwealth's attorney's office to step aside. They want a special prosecutor to take over. Our Cameron Thompson's live now to explain. Cam?
Yeah, and Leland, the family not happy with how prosecutors are handling this, either with the speed or severity, and want that special prosecutor to come in and take this case to a grand jury.
And we're just waiting in limbo. I can't even start to grieve her until this is taken to court, until I can get justice for her.
And Donna Wenzel says that waiting is because the Henrico County Commonwealth's Attorney's Office is not moving fast enough or pursuing serious enough charges in the death of her daughter, 26-year-old Claire Wenzel.
It seems nothing gets done in the justice system until social media pressure is put onto it.
Wenzel was part of a multi-car chain reaction crash on 95 North near Parham Road in the early hours of October 30th, 2022. The chain reaction was started when a 2013 Jeep Wrangler ran off the road, hit a guardrail, and came back to rest in the travel lanes. The family alleges the driver was under the influence. More crashes followed as cars tried to avoid that initial wreck. Police say Wenzel was killed instantly in the fourth crash when her car was hit and pushed into the Jeep.
Claire has touched so many lives. Her joyful exuberance for life is evident in all of her relationships.
The family says they've struggled to get updates on the investigation and only got a meeting Monday with prosecutors when they got wind of this protest. They say they were told prosecutors would only proceed with a misdemeanor DUI against the Jeep driver and a reckless driving charge against another.
I think that more severe charges should be brought against the man who started this accident. This is not your common run-of-the-mill drunk driving.
The family says they want at least a manslaughter charge.
If you're going to lose the case and go to trial, well, we still want you to go to trial and try and prosecute to the fullest extent, even if you lose.
They also allege prosecutors made up their mind on charges before even getting all the information and say they want a special prosecutor appointed to take over the case, which is something Henrico would have to request.
And bring it to the grand jury and let the people of Virginia make the decision about whether he is guilty or innocent.
Henrico County Commonwealth's Attorney Shannon Taylor sent out a statement after the protest and say first and foremost her thoughts are with the victims of the crash. She added the Virginia State Police investigation into it only concluded on April 21st and mentions Monday's meeting with the family, adding, quote, "This investigation is ongoing and the rules of ethics that are applicable to criminal prosecutions prohibit me from making comments on the evidence, trial strategy, or likely outcomes of the case. So I am not permitted to speak as to the specifics of this matter," but the family who was present yesterday was made aware of the nature of the investigation as well as the chronology of what the state trooper had done to date, end quote. She added they told the family their game plan going forward, including who they believe should be charged, which laws were being considered, quote, including identifying some of the difficulties with unintentional results, end quote.
And Taylor says she will keep the family updated going forward.